Sorry. You've come across a bomb that's not gone off down there. That may be a dud. There again, it may be one of them delayed action jobs.
Don't you know?
I'm certainly not going to kick it to find out.
It's a beautiful day, Sefton. It's not the sort of day to be out tackling unexploded bombs.
I can't imagine tackling an unexploded bomb on any sort of day. Not that I'd much want to. Tony, used to be in that line of business, you know. Minesweeping. But he's been put onto a Corvette. Escort duty or something.
No? How is he?
Oh, well, if no news is still good news in wartime, I assume he's all right. This business I wanted to talk to you about, I'm seriously considering turning the printing side into a limited company. Well, this excess profits tax for a start.
Well, it is a shade on the steep side, right to know.
100%. 20% back after the war, and back when and if they think fit. It's that Tom Noddy Kingsley Wood again. Remember him objecting to us bombing Germany might cause damage to private property?
Well, while your mother's alive, the equity's still in trust. And speaking as a trustee, there's very little you can do about that. It's too late to contest your father's will after 20-odd years.
The trust will end when Mother passes on. I'm looking to the future.
I see. Well, when the time comes, you can propose the formation of a limited company. Of course, the other legatees will have to be consulted, but you will have to get the majority vote.
But surely as proprietor, I mean...
Nominal proprietor, Sefton. And that's only while your mother's still alive. When Mrs. Briggs dies, you'll share the proprietorship with all the others. But whether or not you retain overall control is a matter of some doubt.
I never could properly fathom out why Father divided the firm up between the family like he did. He could have settled a lump sum on all of them, and every year had part of the profits apportioned to them.
Yeah.
They'd all have done a damn sight better out of it, I know that.
Well, you have said he never really approved of you starting up your own shop.
Oh, that's water under the bridge. The majority holding's still mine.
Yeah, it's the largest single holding, but it's only 30%. You're going to want 51.
I was coming to that. The Stoney's 10% and my sister's 25.
Jean?
I think we can forget the Australian branch of the family. Helen will go along with whatever Jean does anyway.
Yeah.
What?
Well, if Jean supports you, then she'll virtually be giving you complete control of the company.
All right.
I think you're expecting a lot for the significance of her support to be overlooked. And if it was, certainly wouldn't escape your brother-in-law.
The company I have in mind will have 4 directors. Tony, me, someone unnamed as yet, but with a good legal background, and Edwin. And the promise of a seat on the board for Edwin means that I shall get Jean's 25%. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't anyway.
Oh, cheese is going on the ration now. 1 ounce a week each. Well, that's not much. It's funny how you suddenly take a fancy to things the minute they're rationed. Cheese, I mean, well, I've never bothered much with cheese.
Has the afternoon post been yet, Mrs. Foster?
Yes, he came early. He said the letters might be, a bit higgledy-piggledy for a day or two.
No word from Tony again.
No. I'll fix your proper tea.
Oh, Mrs. Foster, did Mr. Ashton telephone when I was out?
No, telephone's not gone all day.
Get me Garson 8552, will you? He'll get by without his rabbit pie. Hello, Sefton? Well, I'm in the office now. I've got a backlog of this and that and these and thems to wade through, you know. Well, have a call in on the way home. Or 7:30ish, thereabouts. I'll see you later, then.
Looks as though it's going to be a clear night again. There's not a cloud, so as you'd notice. They call it a bomber's moon when... Hey, Mr. Sefton, I'm praying to God they'll not come again tonight.
Oh, most likely it'll be somebody else's turn tonight, Mrs. Foster. We get them for a few nights, and then they're off elsewhere. Aye, that seems to be the pattern.
Oh, excuse me.
How are you, Mrs. Foster? Keeping well now?
I can't complain. Just praying without a peaceful night, that's all.
Yes.
Mr. Sefton's in the living room.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Give me your hat, will you?
Thank you very much. Shall I just go straight in?
If you wouldn't mind.
Oh, Edwin. Managed to get much done?
Fair amount.
Good. Well begun is half done, as they say. Sit down.
Thank you.
You'll have a scotch and water while the stocks last.
Stocks?
Oh, I've got the odd bottle or two tucked away, you know.
Oh, settling in for a long siege, eh?
Well, that's what this war is going to be all about, a siege. If we can't win, we damn well make sure the Germans can't either. We fought 1 or 2 wars like that and come out all right in the end.
Make it a small one, please, and you better drown it all, but I've not eaten yet.
I've heard a rumour that Pringles have offered you a job.
Rumours seem to have ways of their own of starting, don't they?
Strong on the ground, as rumours go. General manager.
Thank you.
I was wondering if there was any substance to it.
Yes. There's quite a bit, as a matter of fact.
Well, have you accepted?
No, not yet. I'm sorry you got to hear it like this, Sefton, but with nothing finalised, there didn't seem to be much point in telling you. Mind you, the terms and conditions are more than tempting.
Oh, well.
Now, don't take me the wrong way, Sefton. I'm not trying to play you against Pringle.
Pringle would be a fool not to make the terms tempting. A general manager with your experience is at a premium these days.
Experience didn't seem to count for much when you made Tony general manager.
At the time, I don't think Pringle was out poaching for you either. This war's changed things for you, Edwin.
So I'm finding out. Though I'd have preferred something slightly less drastic than a war.
Now then, I can only go bald-headed with what I want to say. I don't see any roundabout way of broaching the subject.
I'm sorry, Sefton. I've missed the gist somewhere.
If I lose you to Pringle, I might as well put up the shutters. I can't run the works without you. That's been clear enough for a month or two now. Same again?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
I mean, I couldn't make a counter-offer if a bigger management approached you. Well, look at Pringles. 4 or 5 folder hands we've got. Re-equipped right through in 1938. There's plenty of scope there, all right. And then there's Mertens, twice as big again. I'm told they'll be angling for a general manager come July, early August.
Yes, I suppose it does come down to paying that premium I'm supposed to be at.
Of course, there's ways of paying it. You could get it cashed right away by going to Pringles, or you could consolidate it by coming in with me.
Coming into what with you?
The business turned into a limited company with you as managing director. Just 3 directors all told. You, me, and Tony. How does that sound?
Just you, me, and Tony. Managing director. Mm-hmm. Well, it's something to think about, Sefton. You don't want a snap decision, do you? Not after working for you for 30 years.
Oh, you sleep on it, Edwin. But you'll find the pros outweighing the cons every time.
How did Tony react? Suggesting me as managing director.
Oh, he couldn't be more strongly in favour. I think he sees it as your due, really. Well, Tony's always had a great deal of respect for you, Edwin, you know that.
Well, I'll sleep on it, Sefton.
Aye.
Good night.
Hello, telegrams, please. I want to send a telegram. Yes, very urgent. It's to my son. He's in the Navy.
Go fast forward now, sir. Okay, Chief. Finish with engines. You can tuck her up for the night.
Finished with engines, sir.
Well, we seem to be holding our own, sir.
Thank heavens for that.
I'll get the submersible pumps over as soon as possible.
The sooner we get that water level down, the better.
Roll on the bloody day they send us some seamen.
And what was my first officer sailing the day hostilities broke out? The printing machine?
Or Murdoch's straight off the farm, sir.
Scratch any Englishman near, boy, and you'll find salt water.
Murdoch's Irish.
Well, that only means he's English by default. Anyway, naval tradition has it that farmers make the best sailors of all. Won't Jenny be waiting for you?
Well, yes, I suppose she will, sir.
Done the accounts?
Yes, sir.
Well, don't keep the poor girl hanging around. Pleasure and action make the hours seem short.
Sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Quiet trip?
No. Hospital all right?
Fine.
Jen.
Hmm?
You know, us.
Yeah. Well, love, I'm sorry, but I can hardly move my landlady out, and I can't move you in. I mean, there's a marked streak of chapel round here.
Well, did you manage to ask about a hospital flat?
Yes, I did. But you see, I'm afraid we come rather low on the list. Pharmacists don't get called out on emergency calls.
Oh, well, I've got a Friday while coming up.
Friday what?
No, a long weekend. Friday while Monday.
What, this Friday?
We've got to stay here a few days. It wasn't a quiet trip.
Nothing too bad.
Near miss. She's got to go into dry dock. Still, every cloud.
Yes.
Come on.
Funniest thing in the world. And my horse looked brand new. You know, it's all over.
Hello, Mrs. Mack.
Oh, hello, my loves. It's a beautiful evening, isn't it? Your usual, is it?
Yes, please.
We could go home. Well, my mother would love to meet you. You could have one of the boys' beds. They're both away from home now.
Oh, no, Jenny, not London and back in a weekend. We'll be throwing away so much time just travelling.
Hello, Jenny.
Hello.
Oh, there's a telegram in the hut for you. Still keeping the home cauldrons burning. 20 grains make 1 scruple. 3 scruples make 1 dram. 1 large scotch makes 1 happy Rupert.
Oh, and another large Scotch too, please, Mrs. Mack.
Everything all right?
I honestly couldn't hazard a guess. My father sends cryptograms, not telegrams. Telephone at once, end of message.
Well, you better then, hadn't you? A telephone at once.
Well, yes, I suppose I'd better. Yes, I'll see you in a minute.
Thanks. Tony said you got to get into dry dock for a bit.
Oh, yes. Poor old girl sprung a plate. Nothing serious. Bottoms up. Which I might add's greatly tempting Providence.
I'm sorry, I've got no leave coming out. No. No, not even a weekend as things stand. Can't you tell me over the phone? Yes, you keep telling me it's about Uncle Edwin and the business. Well, can't you tell me what it is exactly? Yes, all right, Father. Yes, we'll do it by letter. Right. Oh, look, the pips are going. Yeah. How is everybody? Well, look after yourself. Bye. Oh, I don't know. Something about the business. Won't tell me what, but wants me to go to Liverpool to discuss some scheme or other, some safeguard for the future. He expects me to waste a weekend pass on that.
Why is it a waste? It's your future he's safeguarding, isn't it?
Well, what my father calls a future, it's futile optimism. The city he lives in bombed almost every night. Hitler's in the Balkans, we're on the run in Africa, Greece, and we're losing 500,000 tons of shipping a month.
Rupert's got his trouble with 900 tons, or however much you said it was.
I'm serious, Jenny.
Well, I don't suppose your father's unaware of events either. It can't be that easy carrying on as if nothing's happening.
Perhaps I should have just told him. I've got a woman and I'd rather go away for the weekend with her than talk business with you.
Yes. Why didn't you?
Oh, my God. You know, I've got an odd sort of feeling he might not understand. He's got a set of Victorian priorities, his father, in mint condition.
Business before pleasure.
Before pleasure, before living, before people.
So I'm to be kept the young master's dark secret, am I?
Yes, you are.
Sorry to barge in again, dear boy. Just had a classic famous last words. Tony and I collect them.
You know, when somebody opens their mouth and puts both feet in it.
Message yesterday from the skipper of a sweeper in E-boat alley to the captain of a corvette. There's no mines there, sir. We swept there yesterday.
Well, meaning that the corvette probably hit a cherry mine a few seconds later.
Well, it might seem callous, Jenny, but it stops us from getting too complacent. Our famous last words started the day we were caught for a sucker by a couple of hindquarters. Famous last words then were, "It's all right, they won't have bombs, they're going home."
Needless to say.
Well, if you nice young people excuse me, I think it's time I turned in.
Oh, right. Good night, Rupert.
You won't have another one, will you?
Oh, Mrs. Mac. If only you were a wealthy widow. I wasn't a married man. We'd have conquered new worlds together, I know it.
And you owing £3 at the bar?
You have a way with you, Mrs. What's your Christian name?
Noreen.
Noreen. Noreen.
You don't like the corvette, do you?
She'd roll on wet grass, the corvette. I got to be quite fond of that old minesweeper in a funny little way, you know.
I know.
Still, a few months and I might be back. Maybe longer.
Well, just so long as it's not far away from here.
Not half. Guess what?
What?
Just that. I love you. Perhaps we could go away somewhere for the weekend. Well, Scarborough's not too far. Shall I book a room?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mr. and Mrs. Tony Briggs?
It's much better. Real flesh and blood people. Mr. and Mrs. Tony Briggs. Tony? Just for this weekend.
Dead as a tent peg. They must have got the exchange.
Oh, they might have done it that, Mr. Ashton. Pretty rough round there last night, you know. Harbour Board copped it, Corn Exchange, Overhead Railway. There were umpteen churches burnt out.
Morning, Edwin.
Oh, Sefton.
Good grief. Have we any serious damage?
No, not really, but a blast, few chunks of shrapnel. We got off light, all things being considered. Oh, you better shelve this lot, Stan. Bin's warehouse. It's not there anymore.
All right.
You going on a trip?
What? Oh, I've let Mrs. Foster to go and stay with her sister at Portland for a few days, so I think I'll go over to the East Coast to have a look at Tony.
Oh, be a surprise for him. You've not said you're going?
No. He phoned me last night, though. I'm going to have lunch with George Askew and then go to the station. I was wondering how that little proposition sounds in the cold light of day.
Well, I didn't manage to sleep on it. Not last night. I'm sorry, Sefton. I've not really been able to give it much thought at all.
Well, don't hum and ha too long.
You'll have my answer when you get back. How long are you staying?
Oh, 2 days, no more.
Oh, Mr. Sefton, Mr. Askew's waiting for you at the end of the street in his motor car. Says he can't get it down here.
Well, I've got an ulterior motive.
We're off in a couple of minutes.
Well, it's just that we've been taking Tony's 10% for granted. We assume that his 10% will support your 30.
He's my son. I suppose in the final analysis I'm doing all this for him.
Tony might not look at it that way, Sefton. There's no sense in denying that you two haven't had your differences.
Come on, George, what are you driving at?
Well, as I've said, while your mother's alive, you're safe enough.
I might be safe enough, but I don't consider the uncertainty good enough. I want this settling.
Very well. Don't forget that if you can form a company, it might occur to one of the others to do the same.
Except nobody could get a majority.
How about Jean's 25% plus Helen's 25, which goes wherever Jean goes, and Tony's 10%?
Tony?
Sefton, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. You need Tony's 10% to be safe. What I'm trying to say is, don't tell him more than... Well, what you're doing is as much for him as it is for you.
I'll call you on Monday.
You're going home this weekend?
No, sir.
I see. That means you're going away with Jenny.
Yes, sir.
I was 19 when I got married, dear boy. Sweet, innocent young lad of 19. Now I've got a 6-year-old daughter I see on a sort of ration book basis, and a wife I never see at all.
Well, we're going away for the weekend not to get married, sir.
I shan't be using the Morgan. It's yours for the weekend if you care to go and pick it up.
Thank you very much, sir. Oh, Rupert says we can borrow his old banger for the weekend.
Oh, good.
It's 3 gallons in the tank, that should be enough. I've been thinking, you really ought to have a ring, you know.
I could wear this one back to front.
Oh. Yes. Sounds as if you've done this before.
No, I have not.
I'd like to buy you one.
No, love.
Yes, tomorrow afternoon when I go and get the car.
But Tony...
I've got the afternoon off. Now, I can't make it a surprise because I'll have to borrow that one. Just to get the size right, won't I?
Not much news today.
No.
Pity about Greece.
Yes.
We're doing all right in Crete, though.
His name was Stephen. Stephen Edward McAllister. His mother always called him Stephen Edward. Never just Stephen or Edward, but Stephen Edward. We were students together in London.
Well, what? No, I'm sorry, it's none of my business.
He married someone else. It's funny. When he broke off the engagement, I thought everyone would expect me to be heartbroken, so I tried quite hard to be. Somehow I just felt relieved. Don't know why.
Well, you obviously weren't in love with him.
Oh, I think I probably was, back in those far-off days. She was a friend of mine, the girl he married. That did bother me. I thought, why Rosemary instead of me? Well, I finally conceded that Rosemary's charms must have been more charming than mine, and her passions more passionate.
She probably called him Stephen Edward, like his mother.
No, she just turned out to be more pregnant than me.
Oh. You kept the ring, though.
Half right. I bought it, out of our joint account.
Didn't know which half to send back. There've been lots of others.
Rings? No. Men. I suppose I've fallen in love the usual amount of times. Can we talk about the women in your life now for a change, please?
What, all of them?
Well, let's just start with the letter A and work through the alphabet.
Wow. Been nothing like engagement rings.
Just weekends in Scarborough.
No weekends in Scarborough. Well, there haven't been many weekends anywhere, really.
You mean I'm the first? Thank you.
What do you want to do now?
Go for a walk?
All right.
Tickets, please. Have your tickets ready, please.
I don't think I recall seeing animals at the zoo behaving quite like those two. This war's doing terrible things to Britain. Terrible. Immorality. They were planning to spend the night together, you know.
Well, we must expect moral standards to be suspended in wartime. We can't send boys away to the front to shoot and bomb and kill and then be offended if they kiss a girl when they're on leave.
I never accept a general lowering of standards. And this is a first-class compartment, but they did not have first-class tickets. Oh, we are running late.
Yes.
All right, love. Oh, and thanks for, yes. Goodbye. Good afternoon, sir. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, good afternoon. Are you Mrs. McDermott?
Yes.
I rang you last night from Leeds.
Oh, Mr. Briggs.
Oh, that's right.
It was just the one night, wasn't it, Mr. Briggs?
No. Two, if it's possible.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've nothing for tomorrow. It's Saturday. We're all booked up for the weekend.
Well, I shall have to try and finish my business tonight, then.
Well, if you just sign here, please, Mr. Briggs, and let me have your identity card.
I'm here to see my son, Sub-Lieutenant Briggs. Perhaps you know him.
Most likely by sight, I will.
Yes, he's taller than me. Oh, look. That's him.
Oh, yes, Tony.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yes, he comes in after they've docked.
And what time would that be, roughly?
Oh, I really couldn't say, Mr. Briggs. It could be any time. They don't keep regular hours, you see.
Ah, that sounds like Tony.
Of course, he's on corvettes. They came in earlier this week. The skipper's Rupert Innes.
Aye, that rings a bell.
They're waiting to go into dry dock. Some of them have the weekend off.
Do you know where I could find Tony?
Well, you could try down at the shed. They might tell you if he has the weekend off or not. It's just down the road.
Father, what on earth are you doing here?
Well, I'm here to see you. What kind of a greeting's that after travelling the breadth of the country?
Well, why on earth didn't you let me know? Are you booked in somewhere?
Yes, at the Dolphin. It's nice to see you again, Tony. We miss you, you know. The family, Mrs. Foster. We miss you.
You told me you couldn't come home on Wednesday. And it's only Friday now. You must have known then that you were going into dry dock.
Not necessarily.
What does that mean? Did you know or didn't you? I believe you did. I can't understand why you go to the length of telling me a lie that brings me on what might have been a wild goose chase.
I didn't bring you.
But here I am. You don't ask after me, the family. You don't even ask about the night after night of bombing we've been having. It's unnatural. It's beyond me. Well, your Uncle Edwin has been offered a job at Pringle's. If he goes, we shall have to shut down. So I'm proposing that we form a limited company with Edwin on the board as managing director. It's not my future, it's yours.
I've got a date.
This very minute?
Soon.
What's she, all right, is she?
Yes. Well, I think I would like that drink now. Can I get you something?
That's beer.
I'll manage. Jenny, my father's here.
When?
He's sitting over there. He just turned up. I'm sorry.
You mean the weekend's off?
No, I don't. No, it isn't.
Ah, Tony. I've changed my mind. I'll have a scotch if they have any.
Yes, Father, this is Jenny Graham. Jenny, my father.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Jenny's a chemist.
A pharmacist?
Yes, I'm sorry. A pharmacist by any other name.
And do you have premises in the town?
No, I work at the hospital.
Really? You don't sound like a local lass.
I'm from London.
What would you like to drink tonight?
Gin and orange, please.
Here, Tony. Go on. Well, shall we sit down?
Yes. You've come from Liverpool.
Ah, yeah.
Been having rather a bad time, I hear.
Bad enough. Have you known Tony for long? He doesn't tell me much.
Well, we met about the third or fourth day he arrived, and I've been seeing him regularly ever since.
He's a lucky lad. I think I approve of you, Jenny. I hope you don't mind me calling you Jenny. It seems I've come at an awkward time. Tony tells me he's got a date. It is with you, isn't it? I'd like to ask you something, which frankly, if I were Tony's age and had a girl like you waiting for me, I wouldn't entertain for a second. But I wonder if you'd mind postponing your date slightly so that Tony and I can have a little time together. Ah, Tony. I'm just telling Jenny about this awkward visit of mine. I have come a long way, but it is a long way back.
Tony, we could postpone the day.
Oh, but not for long, of course. Not for long at all. That's reasonable enough, isn't it?
No, I don't think it is.
Tony.
Were you going off somewhere for a bite to eat?
Yes, we were, but...
No, well, that's all right now. Let me see. It's 7:30. Give me an hour with Tony, then he can get off for dinner with you, and we'll do the rest tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Or could I make another suggestion? Would you like to be my guest for dinner? How would that be, Tony? Then I can get to know Jenny a little better.
Yes, I'd like that.
Is that all right with you, Tony?
Yes.
I'm sorry, darling. Well, it looks as if we're stuck with him for dinner.
I like your father.
It's so late before we get away.
What, I mean, do you still want to go tonight?
God, yes. Look, let me go back in there and I'll get out of the dinner and then we get going like we planned. He's got no damn business turning up like this.
Well, he has done, so you go back in there and be nice to him and see what he's come for.
And then?
Dinner.
No. Then we get going. Hey, where's your case?
Back at the digs.
Oh, yes. Well, look, you go back and get it and come back here and then... just do that.
Aye, sir.
Hey, Jen, I bought you a ring. Look, I know that we didn't decide anything, but I just don't want to go back in there and talk to him. Will you marry me, Jen?
Tony. I'm sorry, I just don't know. I really don't know.
I'll see you at dinner.
Printing works are in trouble all over. A couple in Newcastle have already gone down. Wally and Simmons and North Time. We ought to go and look at what they've got, which we'll have to start thinking about after the war. We'd get a good start with new machines. How about coming over to Newcastle with me tomorrow? It's only an hour and a half from here. We'll be back before dark.
Yes, I'd like to, Father, but not now.
Huh?
After the war. First things first.
Don't be stupid, Tony. We've got a bit of capital. We ought to start laying out plans for the future.
Well, I won't be here tomorrow.
Well, will you be tomorrow?
I'll be with Jenny.
This date of yours, was it something more than that, then?
I am going away with Jenny, yes.
All right, Tony. I understand.
No, I don't think you do.
You're going away with her. That's what you said, wasn't it? For the weekend.
I'm in love with her.
Well, I'm glad you're in love with her. If you tell me a bit more, I might be even more glad. She's a pharmacist. She comes from London. Jenny told me that herself. And you've known her for just over a month. Yes, well, that's enough if you're just going away for the weekend with her. But if you're in love with her, I'd like to hear a bit more. How old is she?
31.
4 years older. Oh, well, there's no great harm in that.
Harm?
I mean, are you thinking of marrying her?
Well, you'll have to wait for an answer for that.
So, you're going away with her for the weekend. That's back to where we started. And the reason you told me a lie that brought me across England was that you'd rather have the weekend with her than help me decide your future. And I said and I meant it, and I still mean it, that I understand.
You don't understand any part of it.
Oh, yes, I've known that. Weekends? Yes, but not many.
Hello.
I walked out on him.
Why? What happened?
No, well, nothing really. Or what can happen. I bought you this.
Oh, Tony.
Would you like to wear it?
On my engagement finger.
I'd like you to.
Tony, I didn't say yes. But if it is an engagement ring, I'd just like it to mean something. I mean, we'd have to think ahead, plan just a little. Would you mind if I kept it in the box just for now?
Here, let me take this.
He's worn out.
Wake up.
Oh. Oh, you've come then. Oh, good evening, Jenny. I wasn't quite sure if you were coming for dinner or not.
Yes, please.
And then we'll be off. Well, can I get you a drink?
Well, I'll go and see what Mrs. Mack has got under the counter.
Please.
Thank you.
You won't get much business done then.
No.
You going away?
Yes, we are.
You don't mind me intruding on your supper?
I'd like you to talk to Jenny. I'd like you to get to know her.
Not something that I could have done with my father.
No? Oh, well. There's a war on.
So now the shop's down to nothing again. And I was quite proud of it before the war. Down to nothing. Mind you, it's still standing. Or it was when I left yesterday.
Well, thank you, Father.
Oh, that's all right, Tony. It's been long enough since we've eaten together and talked together.
How long would you say?
Well, about 3 months, isn't it?
I'd put it at about 20 years.
It's been a long 3 months. It seemed like 20 years sometimes.
Yes. Well, we really must be off.
But we've not settled anything yet. What about this limited company idea?
Is Uncle Edwin happy about it?
Of course he is. We're making him managing director, aren't we? But it's your signature I need on the odd document or two. Me and your uncle are stymied without your say-so.
All right, Father. I'll sign anything you want me to. Blank checks, blank contracts, blank anything.
All right. I'll do what I think is best for all of us. Look, why don't you go and get the car and bring it round here? Let Jenny finish her coffee.
All right, I'll be about 5 minutes. Then we must go.
There have been times when we got on very well, you know, me and Tony.
Yes?
His mother was the one he loved. But a boy needs a father as well as a mother.
I think he's very fond of you, Mr. Briggs.
He doesn't show much.
No, it doesn't. But he talks about you a lot.
He's fond of you, though.
Yes, he is.
I wouldn't like to see you and Tony rushing into a wartime marriage.
You'll just have to do some trusting, Mr. Briggs.
Yes.
And what will you do when Tony does get married? You live alone, don't you?
Aye, in a big house. Perhaps Tony will come back there with his wife and raise a family. That's what it's for.
Are you lonely?
Aye. When it comes to the bit, you've only one life to live. And then you look around you and wonder, where are you? So I keep busy. It stops me from thinking. Well, what you say, you think about. Marriage. Mind you, I've thought of taking another wife, but not seriously.
Why not? You're a handsome man.
Am I? Women. I understand women. How long are you going away for?
Till Sunday.
It used to be called immoral. I'll go to Newcastle tomorrow and be back home for Sunday.
You should get someone yourself.
Oh, I have. My housekeeper. She looks after me.
Mr. Briggs, I'd like you to know that Tony gave me this. It's not an official engagement. Not yet. But it might be. We might get married. We are in love. It never happened before. Not to me. It's funny. I really wanted this ring. I really wanted Tony to give it to me. Yet somehow it just doesn't seem important anymore. You don't want us to have this weekend, do you?
Do you have far to go?
Only to Scarborough.
Well, I've got my case in the car. Everything ready, huh? Jolly good.
Take care of yourself. No damn mines or anything.
Oh, no. None of those. Well, you better write to me. Tell me if the house is still standing.
Aye. Jenny, I'll probably not be seeing you again. Not in the near future. I'd just like you to know you'll be welcome in my house.
Thank you, Mr. Briggs.
Goodbye, Tony.
Goodbye, Father.